Hello everyone, Impiator here. Welcome back to my newcomer's guide for Elden Ring. This is part 27. So, in the last episode, we ended up reaching Ronnie's Rise and started Ronnie's quest. We basically have pledged our loyalty to her, and she wants us to go find Blythe at the Siofra River Well. However, we're going to be going through the Ainsel River Well first because it is a little bit lower level for the recommendations. Now be aware we cannot access all of this place yet. I will point out some of the areas that we will be able to access later, but a good chunk of this place we'll have to progress Ronnie's quest line to fully access. Otherwise, come over here for a golden rune. There is an enemy, by the way, up above us. However, he doesn't usually seem to come down at all, so you can usually just run back and forth. But I am going to knock him down. So these ants are not that big of a deal unless they are attacking you en masse. In addition, they have this ability to lift you into the air by impaling you. That's pretty dangerous. And then the other dangerous ability that they have is when they shoot their stuff out of their tail. But I think only the darker ones actually do that. The shield's quite effective against these guys. We're going to be in some dark tunnels, so I'm going to recommend that you put on your lantern. So here's one of the ones that tends to shoot you with tail stuff. And that, again, is, in my opinion, a little bit dangerous. Alright, so as we head down here, we're going to find another one. However, if you stay down here, you're going to be attacked by another one that has found its way down. And yet another one. This one digs himself out of the ground, if memory serves me correctly. Anyway, so be careful as you're coming down here to grab the smithing stone. Otherwise, come over here. We're going to grab a silver firefly and a golden rune. We're eventually going to go that way, but for now, let's go to the right. So out here we've got some ghost glovewort, smithing stone, arrows, we're eventually going to be heading down there. Go ahead and activate the elevator here. That way we can pick it up from the bottom. Otherwise, though, we'll go ahead and grab ourselves a grace. And now we're going to head back. And we're going to take the alternative path. And the reasoning for that is the alternative path, we can get some items that we can't get by directly going down the elevator. Okay, so when you get out here, we're going to knock down some of them, not all of them. So getting them to come over here. Should be pretty easy. All right, we're gonna pop this giant pimple. We're gonna get a golden rune and a rune arc. The golden rune, this is the highest level rune arc, golden rune that we've gotten so far. So out here, we're going to drop down here. Pick up a smithing stone. Now there's a lot of enemies down here. And I do mean a lot. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do. You can fight them if you want to. You can use items on them, of course. That would be fine too. Or you can simply run from them. I'll say that they don't like bonk sticks. Use bonk sticks against them. Kill a few of them, by the way, and they will generally drop some refills for your Crimson Tears. Backstabs work pretty good too. Don't let them grab you. That's probably their most dangerous attack. So as you can see, they're quite slow. There's a refill. Not a full refill, but a refill. Anyway, a few items over here we'll go ahead and pick up. As you can see, there's some more of them over here. Alright, and that's all of them. So we got two routes we can go. I am going to go ahead and show you what's down this route real quick. So that enemy is something that we do not want attacking us. We're going to go around. That is a malformed star. Almost completely missed that. So we're going to come up over here. We're going to avoid all the items that are on the ground. And we're basically just going to climb up and kill that thing now. So ignore all the items. If you feel it necessary to duck behind stuff, you can get behind stuff. This thing doesn't like bonk sticks. Very easy to stun him. There we go. Nothing in there, by the way. We're going to drop off of here. Drop off of here. Grab this smithing stone. Before we progress this area, we're going to grab ourselves a grace. So now we're going to go back and collect all the items. So drop down to the bottom first, and we're basically going to just kind of pick up the items as we go along. So I'll go up to get those here in a minute. In the process, though, we're going to be running into quite a few of these. So a bunch of silver fireflies. So now we've gotten all these, we're going to go up the little ledge stairs here, collect the items. Alright, so we got a refill. Over here, we have an item. Dig up some grease. And we'll climb up here. Golden rune. And here, by the way, is a map fragment. So it's worth mentioning that we originally started over here, went down this path, ended up here. Now, we're only going to be able to tackle kind of this little area right here. Long story short, later we're going to be teleported to the other kind of chunk of this place, which is around this area. So we're not going to be able to get the item that is way the hell up there. You can see it just faintly until we do that. So just be aware of that. Otherwise, though, we do have a merchant here we'll buy some stuff from. Let's see. Cookbook's always good to have. He's got the prisoner gear. Again, this is starting gear. You want more celestial dew to be able to carry out absolution, you can do that. I'll buy the lost ashes of war. Otherwise, nothing really I want from him. Yet we're not done yet. A few more items to pick up, and then we gotta climb back up. So come over here. Golden centipedes, very rare. View those iframes. We'll have to get up there by going back around, so that should get us all our stuff. Actually, there's 3 more here. Okay, I think that's everything other than what we can get over there. So now that we're not in a rush, we're going to head back around. Alright, so we got a smithing stone. Okay, so now we're going to climb back over here. Last item. And now we can go ahead and duck back into here. Teleport or walk, up to you. Alright, let's see. We are quite a ways off on a level. I will say, by the way, we are collecting these at an alarming rate. So if you want to start using these, by all means. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to them for the moment, but I'll probably start spending them after we wrap up this boss. So head in here. Got ourselves a talisman. So it raises immunity for poison and rot. So if you're looking to go right for the boss, head that way. We got a couple of more things we're going to do before we head that way. So this place has basilisks. If you've played Dark Souls, you'll recognize these enemies. Awful, awful enemies. Soap. You're going to want some of that after you see what we're going to be crawling around in eventually. This is the Lake of Rot. And yes, you have to crawl around in all of this. It's awful. Miyazaki, the creator of, the director, I guess, of this game, these games, all the Soulsborne games, he always loves to put these pits of just the most awful thing in the game and make you wade in it. I think he went a little nutso with this game, though. Alright, so got some items over here. Melted mushroom. It's crafting materials. Some more ghost glovewort. And this is the entrance to the boss. Now, it might be tempting to summon the moment you get in here. However, this enemy's second phase is a real pain in the ass, so I'm going to recommend that you hold off until he begins his second phase. That way he'll start targeting those. This enemy basically uses electricity, so he also uses frost. So consider that. Lightning negation. Otherwise, other than that, basically just... we're going to want to deal blood damage or bleed damage against this fight if we can. I'm going to go ahead and... I usually keep at least 3 of these handy. I'm not actually going to use it against this boss, but this boss really isn't all that susceptible to anything special, so, but especially not electricity, so bear that in mind. Otherwise, though, let's go ahead and enter. So bleed damage is not bad. This place is freaking creepy in my opinion. So if you want to use all of your items to grab level ups, you can. This fight is one of the harder fights, I would say, that we've had previously up to this point. When you see him plunge his arms in the ground, get away. And that's why. Okay, so he's about to start his second phase. Heal up. Stay away from him. He's going to basically start shooting lightning at you, which will hit the ground. This stuff is a real pain in the ass to avoid. And if he keeps doing it, which he sometimes does, you could die just pure luck. Otherwise, that is him. So it does a combination of lightning and freeze damage. Pretty dangerous stuff. This place creeps me the fuck out. I want to get away from this place so bad. But with that, that's going to wrap out this episode, or I should say level, area. I think we're going to go ahead and travel. To Fort Height West, and we're going to go ahead and start down the CO for a while. Let's see. I'm thinking we'll go ahead and start popping our items now. I feel like in a way I have maybe, I don't know, made you think that you need to keep these. I think it's a good idea, especially early on, to keep some. We have so many of them, I think it's just fine that we'll go ahead and crack them all. We'll get more. Alrighty, so 100,000 runes. We'll go ahead and grab a few more level ups. So now we're at 60. Probably roughly where you are, I would guess. Again, since I'm following along as a wretch. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and run to the CO for a Riverwell now. And this is actually where we're going to meet Blythe, so this will progress Ronnie's quest. Actually, we have about 10,000. What do you have for sale?
How nice.
Yeah, we'll go and buy some cookbooks. All right. Again, eventually we're going to buy up everything that every NPC has, anything that's limited anyway. So with that out of the way, that is going to complete this episode, I think. In the next episode, we're going to continue from the CO for a well bottom and basically progress to talk to Blythe, as well as there's a boss fight we're going to be doing. It actually doesn't take that long to complete the boss fight, but there's a lot of stuff to get because this is a huge kind of open area that we can get stuff in. So we're going to be dealing with a lot of interesting enemies down here, but until then, thank you, Bright, for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.